Hi there. We are Erin and Rebecca of In Between Friends. We love to get together and talk about pregnancy-related issues and baby-related issues because that's where we are in our in-between stages currently. That's where I am.
That's where you. I'm like
she's elsewhere, but she doesn't want to talk about it.
Maybe later.
Yeah, exactly. We are talking today about kind of a weighty issue. We are talking about postpartum depression. I'm going to be very upfront and honest with you about it. It is something I think about a lot and has honestly been brought to my attention too by people who love me and know my previous issues. I have struggled with depression a couple times in my life. And again, to be honest, I have utilized anti-depressants. Okay. Once I got past the stigma in my own head,
right,
the first time, I easily turn to it now. I have no problem taking them. Sure. And so I kind of worry about that, especially with the double dose of double pregnancy, therefore double baby. I don't want to become a lesser version of myself during that time. And so I wonder, should I be proactive? Should I be thinking about this? Should I be anticipatory by way of even talking to my OB, getting antidepressants on hand?
Yeah, completely. And this is everything that we're going to talk about is really looking at this from a preventative measure, and we really want you to kind of stay on top of how you are feeling. Postpartum depression is going to be a little more than just feeling overwhelmed. We're going to feel overwhelmed as a normal new mom. You're going to feel that dip in energy as a normal mom. But what we're talking about is that feeling of disconnectedness, blue. You can't get out of that like cloud. Even if it's a little bit, nothing really brings you a lot of joy. And you know what it's like to feel joyful and everything just kind of feels muted. You may feel happy, but you're never reaching that joyful stage. So if you do have a family history or you yourself have struggled with it, be open and honest with your OB before you even give birth. Hey, I've struggled with this. I really want you to put this in my file. I've been on meds before. Can you and I just keep in close communication, especially during the first 6 months? It can pop up, it can go away, it can be a week, and then all of a sudden something kicks in. So just stay in contact, and your doctor's nurse will probably, who you've started a relationship with anyway, will probably be able to talk to you through that as well. I would say another thing is you've got two different things going on. You've got that dip in hormone, that dip after giving birth. You're surged with hormones before while you're pregnant. You got that dip, and then that could bring on a slight depression or even to a major depression. I've had friends who've just taken back on the mini pill, which is the smallest dose of birth control, and that has helped because it's given them a boost of estrogen. I've had friends back on antidepressants or Prozac.
And that is safe to take during...
It is safe. Talk to your doctor first, but they have a special dosage, especially if you're breastfeeding as well. But it will not harm the baby. And stay on top of it. There's no shame in taking meds. There's just enough of that. The other thing is that your depression could be also brought in by lack of sleep.
And that's where my initial depression actually stemmed from. Was just the cycle of not sleeping, continually. It's the oddest thing, but it's an onset to depression. Right.
And I've had a girlfriend who's gone so far as now it's been 7 months and her baby's still not sleeping through the night, and now she's entered into, I have so much lack of sleep that now I will have anxiety attacks. Well, that is a whole different, you still go with the antidepressant route, still be honest with your OB-GYN, but also put that group of people around you who they can take your kids out or they can come to the house, take care of your kids, and excuse you to their house so that you can get at least 4 hours of sleep. Your brain needs
That's a great forewarning, though. Even beyond just recognizing what is causing depression is what could cause it. So to be, again, I hate to use this word over and over, but proactive. Make sure that you're getting that sleep. Not because 1,000 people are telling you, but for your health's sake and from somebody who's experienced it before. Get that sleep. It is surprising what a lack of sleep really can do to yourself.
And don't put yourself through suffering. Don't put your husband through the suffering. Your husband's not going to know what to do for you. He's going to run around like a chicken with his head cut off. And you really want to enjoy those first 3 to 6 months. You're learning your baby. You've entered this new stage of life. So be on top of it.
And can I encourage you as well to listen to those people around you. If it is the first time you've ever experienced something like this, it's harder to accept it and acknowledge it and then therefore seek treatment for it. Like I said, it's that own little stigma in your own mind. It was my sister who dragged me to the doctor the first time. And I thank God for that.
Yeah.
And it took me a while to allow somebody to do that, and I don't know if I would have done it myself.
Yeah.
Listen to those key people in your life. If they're telling you that you are different, if they're telling you that you seem a shade or pale of yourself, or not connecting as you should, listen to those people. Trust them that they know who you are, and they love you for who you are, and so they would be able to tell those differences.
Absolutely.
If not during that time, a little bit more keener than you could.
Yes.
So
yes.
And don't find any stigma in going to the doctor. Go.
Go. Get up. Go.
Exactly. Talk to them about everything.
Yeah.
They're there to help. So we ultimately hope that this is nothing that you ever have to go through, and that this is just a joyful time in your life. But just remember, you do know what joy looks like, and you have experienced it before. So make sure that is a tangible emotion that you are feeling during that time. And if you aren't, get your butt up, go to the doctor, and take care of yourself, because you are the most important aspect to the family unit at this point with the new baby at home.
Yep.
So we wish you nothing but happiness. We hope to have some feedback from you, whether on our YouTube site or at our website, www.inbetweenfriends.com. We'd love to hear your story and to have you share with us. And we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Take care.